do it. I did well. I didn't do great at the intermittent fasting over the weekend. That was really difficult to do from home. It's much easier for me when I'm going to work